Hulk versus the Juggernaut, an unstoppable collision. The sun burned low over the Arizona desert, casting long, distorted shadows across the cracked earth. A hot wind swept over the Badlands, carrying with it the smell of scorched sand and something unnatural. At the heart of the desolation, a tremor rumbled through the ground, the very earth trembling in fear. Standing in the epicenter was Bruce Banner. His clothes were already beginning to tear, his breathing ragged as he fought the transformation clawing at his insides. He wasn't angry. No, not yet. But the ground-shaking thunder in the distance promised violence that no human could withstand. Then, he saw him. A figure massive and imposing stomped across the desert floor like a living earthquake. Cain Marko, better known as the Juggernaut, gleamed beneath the sun, his crimson armor battered but unyielding, his helmet gleaming like a war drum. Banner barely had time to think before the rage took hold. With a roar that shattered the desert, silence. The Hulk erupted forth, emerald muscles bulging, veins like ropes writhing under his skin. His feet dug into the earth as he braced himself for what was coming. Juggernaut didn't slow. He didn't know how to slow. Once in motion, he was a force of nature, an unstoppable avalanche of flesh and metal, and he was aiming straight for Hulk. The collision shook the heavens. The impact threw a shockwave so powerful that it split the ground for miles, a deafening boom that sent flocks of birds screaming into the sky. Hulk and Juggernaut slammed into each other with enough force to topple mountains, neither yielding an inch. They staggered apart, circling like titans of old, their footsteps alone creating craters in the earth. "You're in my way, Hulk," Juggernaut bellowed, voice deeper than thunder. "And you're making Hulk angry," the green behemoth growled back, his words low and dripping with fury. Juggernaut snorted. "Good. I like it when they get angry. Means I don't gotta hold back." With a roar of his own, Juggernaut charged again, the ground buckling beneath him. Hulk met him head-on, planting his feet and throwing all his strength into the clash. They grappled, two indomitable forces straining against each other, teeth bared, muscles straining. The desert itself seemed to writhe under their battle. Sandstorms whipped around them, stones shattered under their blows, and deep fissures opened up wherever they fought. Juggernaut drove a colossal fist into Hulk's gut, sending the green giant skidding backward, carving a trench through the desert floor. Hulk responded with a devastating uppercut that lifted Juggernaut off his feet and sent him crashing into a rock formation, pulverizing it to dust. Juggernaut rose, laughing. "You hit harder than last time," he shouted, wiping blood from his lip. "Hulk is always getting stronger," Hulk rumbled, eyes burning with green fire. "The madder Hulk gets, the stronger Hulk gets." "Good," Juggernaut roared, pounding his fists together. "Let's see how mad you can get." They slammed into each other again, blows raining like meteors, each punch a cataclysm. Hulk grabbed Juggernaut by the waist and hurled him into a mountain. The rocks shattered under the impact, a landslide pouring down. But Juggernaut emerged almost instantly, brushing aside boulders like they were pebbles. He charged again. This time Hulk met him with a mighty leap, slamming down with both fists atop Juggernaut's helmeted head. The ground split wide, a canyon opening beneath them. They tumbled into the chasm, still trading earth-shaking blows as they fell. They landed deep underground in a subterranean cavern, illuminated only by the bioluminescent fungi clinging to the walls. Steam rose from underground vents, painting the chamber with a ghostly mist. Hulk rose first, muscles quivering with rage. Juggernaut stumbled to his feet, dazed for the first time. "You don't get it, do you?" Hulk snarled. "Hulk can't be stopped." Juggernaut grinned, teeth flashing in the gloom. "Neither can I." They collided again, their battle echoing through the underground tunnels like the drums of war. Stalactites rained from the ceiling, smashing into the ground like bombs. Pools of molten rock bubbled and hissed as the cavern struggled to contain their fury. Hulk slammed Juggernaut into a wall of crystal, the shards exploding outward in a kaleidoscope of color and light. Juggernaut responded by grabbing Hulk and swinging him in a wide arc, smashing him through columns of stone. It was pure, primal combat. No tricks, no weapons, just raw, brutal force. Finally, Juggernaut staggered, breathing heavily. His armor was cracked, his face bloodied. Hulk, though, bruised and battered, only seemed to grow larger, his muscles swelling with each passing second, his rage an endless reservoir. "You can't win," Hulk growled, advancing. "You can't beat Hulk." For the first time, Juggernaut hesitated, and Hulk struck. With a roar that shook the very soul of the earth, Hulk delivered a punch that sent Juggernaut flying through the cavern, crashing through walls of rock, bursting out onto the desert surface like a missile. Juggernaut lay still for a moment, embedded in the side of a mesa. Slowly, he climbed out, staggering. "You're tougher than I remember," he muttered, coughing up blood. Hulk landed before him with a thunderous boom, cracking the earth. "Hulk is strongest there is," he bellowed, slamming his fists against his chest. Juggernaut looked at him, grinned despite himself, and wiped the blood from his chin. "Guess you earned this one, green guy," he said, voice rough. Then laughing, he turned and lumbered away, each step leaving a crater behind him. Hulk stood there, chest heaving, fists clenched. The desert winds picked up again, blowing dust over the battlefield, erasing the scars of their colossal battle bit by bit. Above them, the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in blood-red streaks. For now, the collision of unstoppable forces had ended. But both Hulk and Juggernaut knew. Someday, it would happen again, and next time the Earth might not survive.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe if you like videos like this. Thank you.